we worked it out. I'm wondering if it was a bug because I just did it again and just followed that first sequence that I did in the first place. I must have just got one out because now it's suddenly whizzed round literally 5 seconds after I did it. I went back and did the original one, how it looks on the screen, and it suddenly worked. So, don't know what happened there. Me being thick, obviously. Right then. So now we're heading, let's look at the old map. We should be heading to our right now. There shouldn't be, I'm pretty sure there's nothing else, so we can carry on. So, I do apologise for that delay. So hopefully you're back with us, and we can carry on.
Eclipse, they're here.
Avoid contact.
Lines look good.
Gaia, it's up there. Second floor.
Can you reach it?
So much for avoiding contact.
Okay. Right, let's mark them off.
Only one way out of this. Fight. The sun. You will perish.
Oh my goodness, I'm hitting the wrong buttons here. Is there more? Oh, there is more. Christ.
I can hear you. I think.
Just get off of that stream, for goodness sake. Right. These arrows are not doing much damage. Tempted to use bombs, to be honest. Oh, stay on the right one. I'm getting wonder if my joystick started to play up. It sometimes moves off of the dial a little bit. I don't think I use a bomb. Try and get those two up there first. That seems like a good idea. Is he in front or behind that?
Where did she go?
Oh.
Where'd you go?
Just check there's no more.
I'll find you. It's inevitable.
No, you won't. Well, you might. But don't bank on it. my goodness, this thing is so inaccurate. These arrows get distracted by rocks and things, and they seem to just not hit their target.
That's the last of them.
Alert. H1 structural failure. Repeat.
Or not.
Uh-oh. There's more.
Alert. Area inaccessible.
Let's get back here.
Elevators non-operational.
Get ready for the
Stairwell
shadows.
collapsed.
Right, let's get bombs a minute.
You will not escape the shadow.
I think that'll be the way to go. Oh,
Shadow guide.
oh, I didn't fire. I didn't let it go.
Double your efforts. You're finished.
Ready?
Room's clear. For a moment, anyway.
Then get moving. You have to find Gaia.
What was that? Full health. I don't need to take a full health one. So we won't do that one for a minute. I kind of want to bring the old death brigger gun thing. Right, let's get some more of this in a minute. Get some more health. That's obviously why they've left a lot of health around here. You know the drill. You see lots of health, you know someone's coming. Try to avoid the gun and pick up the other bit. And then look, see if we got any more data things. Wasn't too bad. It wasn't awful, but it wasn't great either.
Alert. Structural failure prevents access.
Oh, hang on, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Oh no, actually it's going up there. Right, I don't really want to trigger the next scene off, if possible. Just try and get as much as we can before we... I mean, it should still get the stuff anyway, hopefully. Is that where I came in? That's where I came in, isn't it? So I should be alright in the moment. Right. Kind of want to take the gun with me. I think that's a wise decision. I kind of want to explore every little facet first, just in case, because you never know. So bear with me as I search around, looking for knickknacks, as my daughter calls it. She calls them little knickknacks. I think we're okay. I'm just looking for data pads, really. Doesn't look like it.
Need them soon enough.
Any more health ones? Doesn't look like it. So that looks like it. Just going there. I wonder what's in here. I'm running around in circles, I know. I can't help it. I'm so afraid of missing something. Right, we'll go on sneak mode.
Hello,
Oh, there is.
I'm Margot Shen, and this is Hephaestus. As the name might tip you off, this is going to be the subordinate function that Gaia will use to make lots and lots of robots. Her personal forge. Except, it's not that simple. So you probably noticed that only about a third of you are robotics engineers. The rest, experts in machine cognition, virtual heuristics, that stuff. Well, that's because we aren't going to be the ones designing and building robots. The last thing we want is to burden Gaia with a bunch of outmoded 21st century designs. Waste of time. Our purpose is to empower Gaia to build the robots, and not just build, imagine, from scratch. Any robot she needs for any conceivable purpose, designed and fabricated at a snap of a finger. Hers. Her finger. So, Hephaestus isn't really the forge. It's more like the knowledge of craft and ingenuity of a mastersmith to wield the hammer. Encoded as software. Virtual creativity made real. Gaia's already learning. In simulation, she's doing some very creative things with fractal assembly and animal morphologies. Her designs aren't about to win the Liam Prize anytime soon, but hey, everyone has to start somewhere. So, yes, time to get started. Let's do this.
I don't get it.
Which part? It's a little technical at places.
If Gaia was designed to save life, why would the robots it makes attack people?
Perhaps it loves some forms of life more than others.
The derangement. The machines weren't always so angry.
True. Mostly they were docile until 10, 15 years ago.
For years, Hephaestus has been forcing cauldrons to make aggressive machines. I've seen it myself, in the cauldrons. Stalkers, Ravagers, the Thunderjaw. How could it do that? And why?
Why indeed?
Right. How come... Oh, right, I haven't done this yet. I thought I just did this. Oh no, it's not. Right, from Elizabeth Sobeck to Margot Shen, full steam ahead. If I doubted your brilliance in the slightest, I wouldn't have picked you as the hepatitis, the Hephaestus Alpha. You need to stop worrying about your age and communication style. You are who you are. Have confidence in yourself. You know what you're doing. Case in point, the latest draft of your plan for the construction and stocking of bootstrap silos to store raw materials is excellent. This combined with your design for the AM Foundry core and the Foundry site selection plan add up to a comprehensive plan. It's time to start construction. One detail, consult with Aamide Okilla before you finalize the silo inventories. Hephaestus' first task will be to fabricate the robots that will construct the wave broadcast towers Minerva we use to oh my god, I'll start that again. Well, to construct the waveform broadcast towers Minerva we use to transmit the oh my god, the activation codes. So any exotic materials needed for the tower should be accounted for in the inventory plan. Yeah, what I ought to do is if I had any kind of technical ability.
I've seen these shapes before. In cauldrons.
But of course, the birthing places of Gaia's machines.
So yeah, if I had any kind of idea, I would go back, cut this, splice it out, and so that I cut out all these errors. But why not? I mean, might as well stick the errors in. I mean, I'm not gonna mess about and slice and dice stuff and add little special effects. It's too much trouble for an old guy. So we'll just do it my way. Right, more reading. From Margot Shen to Elizabeth Sobeck, simulation results. Wow, you weren't kidding about Guy's predilection for animal morphologists, sure. Not totally unexpected given the raw natural terrain her bots will have to navigate. But I agree that there's something deeper going on here. Her designs aren't just functional, they feel like, well, tributes is the word that comes to mind, as though she's already mourning their loss, and not just for the disappearing fauna of our time, but creatures from the fossil record too. Reference to a megafauna in some of her designs, so cool. Well, whatever Gaia thinks up, Hephaestus will empower her to build it. I just wish we could still be around in a century or two to see what she makes. Yeah, you'd be surprised. They're all machines. Right. I would hate to have to miss stuff in this. Which is why I tend to, look at the map and then I can say, right, I've been to that right-hand area or that left-hand area, and it give me a little bit of sense of whether I've discovered all the places or not. So I've done all that, I think. So let's go in here and sort this out. Get this here. So is that guy with all the other little bits, or rather fancy, isn't it? Just going to look around the back of here. It's all dark, isn't it? But I suppose it would be if it's all shut down and forgotten about. Can I pick that up? Yes. It looks like we're going up there. Okay. So that's where we're going next. Right, okay, but I will press this button at the centre here. Where? Here.
Hello, I'm Margot Shen, and this is Hephaestus. As the name might tip you off, this is going to be the subordinate function that Gaia will use to make lots and lots of robots. Her personal forge. Except, it's not that simple. So you probably noticed that only about a third of you are robotics engineers. The rest, experts in machine cognition, virtual heuristics, that stuff. Well, that's because we aren't going to be the ones designing and building robots. The last thing we want is to burden Gaia with a bunch of outmoded 21st century designs. Waste of time. Our purpose is to empower Gaia to build the robots, and not just build, imagine, from scratch.
I think we've already heard this.
Any robot she needs for any conceivable purpose, designed and fabricated at a snap of a finger. Hers. Her finger. So, Hephaestus isn't really the forge.
We've already heard that, so we can carry on.
It's more like the knowledge of craft and ingenuity of a mastersmith to wield the hammer.
Looks like it.
Encoded as software.
So, yeah, how do you... That's the trouble, we don't know... I think that's the bottom that we were in when we first started. No, that's where we started there. That's the next floor. Oops, wrong one. Oh, now I'm messed it up.
Virtual creativity.
So it looks like we've got to go here.
Gaia's already learning.
I'm going very gingerly because, I expect there to be problems at some point. Let's get everything ready, just in case. Right. And one more on that. So it's starting to run a bit short on wire. I've tried getting this weapon here up to scratch, because it don't matter what I do here, because of this handling thing. I think this handling one is what is baking it. Get it wrong and put something, and I did it with the other one. I changed this one and removed a handling one, and it seemed to help. I might do a swap this one with this one. We'll see if I can make this one stronger. See, it doesn't do anything because this handling. It seems to have a handling thing, but seems to have reduced its power. Because I had this one to about 110 at one point, but now I put the same things back in and they're not working. So I'm kind of wondering why the hell it's not working. But I haven't got any other option really. So what is this one now? 110, which is not awful. But this one, yeah, I just can't seem to get it to go any better. There's no handling on here at all, and yet when you go to here, it's got 80 handling. It's only got. Oh, it's now got what? It's got tear at 108 and damage at 56. So, yeah, I got to get the right combination, haven't I? Right. I'm gonna scan a minute, just make sure there's. Yeah, here we are. Well, that's the Deathbringer gun. Right. So there's nothing that way. That's where we came in. Just keep on going. Right, there's another data pad. This is what I'm. Yeah, I don't want to miss these data pads. That's. Oh, goodness me. How do I get that data pad then? This is where I just was? I don't get the data pad up there. Oh, it's the other side. How do I get the other side of there? In here, obviously.
I think this is it. Elizabeth Sobek's office. But it's sealed off. There's got to be a way inside.
Keep looking.
More clips.
Careful now.
Well, I'm just going to go down here first. Before I do that, because I want to make sure I don't miss anything. Is there anything along here? No, we're just sort of... So I can only get that once I get in that office, and there doesn't seem to be any other way. Okay, so this is why on the map it's only showing this sort of segment here. Okay. So we're... Oh, we're going along here. Depends if I can hit them from here, doesn't it? So now I'm going to have to switch to this one, because this is the only one that's actually doing any decent damage. See, this is... So I don't know why there's tear on it. Why? Seems a bit odd that there's tear on that. Miss Terry's on. See, that's 108. So I need to swap these two. So this one here with the tear on it, I need to swap this one for, say, I don't know, let's stick this one in a minute. And then, oops, and then this one here, I'm going to swap that tear one for this tear one. Let's see what difference that makes. So this makes now this one 108 tear, and this one 123. So right, I've got that finally up. Alright, the tear has come down, unfortunately. Yeah, if only I could replace that with a better one. What is that going to do? 110, 119. That's not awful. Sorry about this. I'm just trying to find the right combination so that I get this as high as I possibly can. Right, let's see what that is now. Try to get this one up to a decent high enough level. And this one, it looks like I'm going to have to use that one. Just at one time I had, it's probably what I had, less high ones in. I think I have high ones in now, which I've got things like handling and something else on it, and that seems to be reducing the effectiveness of it even though it's a higher level. Seems a little bit odd.
Welcome to Apollo, the collective memory of the human species and the wellspring of knowledge for future generations. I am Samina Ebaji. Until recently, I was director of the International Collective Memory Institute in New Tehran. As a heritage professional, I devoted my career to the preservation of human knowledge, creative endeavor, and cultural achievement. Apollo is, therefore, the ultimate embodiment of a lifelong passion, albeit under the very worst circumstances imaginable. The challenges before us are immense. Specifically, we will have to design and implement 4 major initiatives simultaneously. First, the construction of data repositories in cradle facilities around the world, ensuring redundancy. Second, the collection and processing of a projected 180 million discrete data entries. 42 zettabytes of data in Mandarin, English, Spanish, and Arabic. Third, the transferal and encoding of all that data onto DNA encapsulated in synthetic fossils. The only medium capacious and durable enough to safeguard it without degradation for the centuries to come. And last, but not least, the development of the holographic interface and gamified curricula, by which future humans will commune with Apollo, progressively unlocking heuristic learning modules, leveling up their knowledge and skills they will need to take control of the terraforming system. That is the future towards which all of our efforts will be directed. Not just the preservation of the past, but the seed for the flourishing of a new tree of knowledge. Welcome, and let us begin.
Okay then. Right, so we can activate that again if we want, but we won't. Right, let's have a look at this. There's actually another one there. Let me highlight him if I can. Oops. Right, let's have a look at this one. Rather a lot of these, unfortunately. From Sami Ebaji to Elizabeth Sober, encapsulated DNA. I think is that what she just said? Oh no. And the winner is encapsulated DNA. Hooray! Over the past 10 days, I've performed an exhaustive review of data storage solutions, magnetic, optical, quantum, even the eternity tech that FAS was shilling a year or so ago. But every other solution has one or more fatal shortcomings: too heavy to transport, too massive to install in the allotted space, too power intensive over the centuries, too prone to failure past 300 to 400 years, etc., etc. Encapsulated DNA will easily hold the 40 plus zettabytes we're projecting for Apollo. There are still many details to finalize, of course. To start with, we need to select the inert material on which we will embed the molecules, already testing 16 candidate materials, as well as design and fabricate the power systems and sealed reliquaries that will keep the DNA at 18 degrees C for 1000 plus years. So long as I assure you that it didn't factor into my decision, may I confess that I deem it entirely fitting, indeed propitious, that we will be using the very building blocks of life to preserve human knowledge for mechanized extinction. It's not just ironic, but heroic. Life as the hero, beating back the forces of oblivion. In any case, much to do. Until next time, peace be with you, Samina. Right, I'm just going to get a snack because I don't want to stop it after a very short time. I've got a couple of biscuits here. What I will do is actually we'll carry on, and I'll pull out the mic so I can eat these couple of biscuits. Alright, so I don't want you to hear me crunching away. So I will go on. If I find any text, I will just leave it up there for you to see, and then I will read them as well while I'm eating my biscuits. Okay, so I'm going to pull out the microphone now, so I hope you don't mind it. Just be for 5 minutes while I just eat a couple of biscuits, and then I'll be back in a minute, and I'll just let you enjoy what I'm trying to do whilst I'm eating biscuits. Right, be back in a moment, but carry on watching.
Bleed for the shadow! You will not escape the shadow! So close! Concentrate on your... Fear the power of the shadow.
The last of them. Alone once more.
In what should have been a cave of wonders. Look around. See if anything is left.
No room.
Okay. Okay, I'm back. I just had a little nibble on some biscuits. I don't want to annoy you with all my crunching. Right, anything else I've left? Any other bodies? Let's have a look with the old scanner. There's one. That's probably the one I just tried to pick up. Oh no, it's a different one. Good. It's usually the easiest way sometimes, it's just to use your scanner, look for those blue lines that flare up if you haven't retrieved something from my body. It will show up as a blue line. Okay, I think that's it. So, let's have a look at the whole area. Nothing in here. And we'll get that. Nothing there. Just to make sure we've covered this whole area, and it looks like there's a way up there. Alright. I'm gonna have a one to scan here.
Dr. Sobek,
Please archive this testimonial in Apollo. Cross-reference to all mentions of my name and Operation Enduring Victory. My name is General Aaron Harris. From 2060 to 2066, I served as the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, the highest-ranked officer of the United States Armed Forces. The tenure of my command included strategic planning and oversight of Operation Enduring Victory, a falsehood perpetrated on the civilian populations of the United States and other nations during the last 14 months of life on this planet. Before the Pharaoh Plague, I did my job and did it well. I was bold and decisive, crafty in political maneuvers. It wasn't an accident that I rose to my position and became the commander of the largest mechanized force ever assembled. But to what end? My only lasting achievement was the extinction of life on Earth. And my one redeeming act, if any, was to delay that extinction by days or weeks, by throwing more death at it. It is my hope that there will be no need for men like me.
Right then, let's try through here. Hopefully there's no more enemies. Let's double check. As you know what they're like.
Welcome to Hades, Zero Dawn's extinction failsafe protocol, the ultimate killer app. Now, I know what you're thinking. The purpose of Gaia is to resurrect life. So why give her a subordinate function, only purpose of which is to wipe out life all over again? I mean, what? Just plumb crazy, ain't it? Well, no, it isn't. Reconstituting a biosphere? That's a tall order. Tech smart as Gaia may be, odds are she won't get it right the first time. I mean, imagine you're Gaia, 200 years from now, and this new biosphere you're growing, it's all gone wrong. Alkalines are skyrocketing, coniferous forests eroding under the lash of superstorms that would have drowned Noah. It's chaos. Spinning top that won't stop wobbling. Now what are you gonna do? Release phase 1 organisms into that hot mess? Hope their CO2 and methane can balance out what you got started? Hell no. What you're gonna do, Gaia, is step aside while Hades takes over and does what you're just too darn nurturing and life-loving to do, which is burn that misbegotten mess of a biosphere to the ground so Gaia can start over. Okay, not burn, more like reverse terraforming operations and suffocate it. But you get the idea. Hades takes the biosphere back to zero. Square one, blank slate. And then, only then, does it hand the steering wheel back to Gaia and say, try again, old girl. And better this time, or we'll have to do this again. That's Hades. It's pretty badass when you think about it. Extinction on demand. Death on speed dial. All for the greater good, of course, but still, kind of metal. So welcome to Hades. Welcome to the void.
Okay, so
Yeah.
if that's the original purpose of Hades, why does it want me extinct?
We need more data.
And how does it end up in the wreckage of a Pharaoh Titan, getting worshipped by the Eclipse like some kind of god?
I'm learning as you are, Aloy. Keep searching.
Good idea. Right, more text. Alright, it's a lot of reading, so I hope I don't mess this up too much. I could just actually, let's just leave it there and let you read it. Because I tend to trip over the words sometimes. I mean, if you want me to read it, I will, but it's from Amanda Travis Tate to Elizabeth Sobeck, noise complaints. very funny. It's a bit like, hang on, there's another one here. This must be one I looked at earlier, but I didn't erase it from the old deck. I think that was the one that we actually heard. Right, so let's keep going. There's more here. Let's get the tracking mode on. So yeah, I'll leave it there for you to read, and I'll read, because some of the words are a bit tricky to get, aren't they? Yeah, so it looks like a battle between Hades and Gaia. And Hades is our enemy, isn't it? So somehow he's taken control, and Gaia hasn't been able to get it back. So maybe that's gone wrong, and which what we've got to try and sort out. Just gonna scratch my ear. You go ahead and read that a minute while I do that. Yeah, it sounds a bit like, you know, it's having a little, yeah, it's all about sort of music and bringing music into the equation on the discussions and things. Some of these records. Well, I got to squeeze through here.
Looks like the only way onwards.
Let's keep an eye out, because it could be enemies again. What is that?
What I think they are?
Artificial wombs. Machines to spawn a new generation of human beings.
Aha. And Aloy could be the first.
Welcome
or maybe...
to Eleuthia, the crown and king of Gaia's subordinate functions. For it is by Eleuthia that the human race will continue to exist. I am Patrick Brochard-Klein, the Alpha in charge of this program. Now let one thing be perfectly clear from the outset. Eleuthia is not a genetic engineering project. Our goal is to preserve the human genome, not alter it. A snapshot of human genetic diversity, literally frozen in time. The genetic quintessence of our species, unmodified. Under my watch, our activities and initiatives will comply with the 2034 clone provisions and the 2048 Rally Accords. Now that may seem a quaint,
even trivial concern to you in light of present circumstances. But, as one of the authors of the Accords, it is far from trivial to me. The practical challenges before us are staggering in scope and complexity, but not insurmountable. No. Global collation and provisional storage of zygotes, perfection of exogenic technologies, design and perfection of servitors to provide nurture and inculcation during early child development. All of these program components must and will proceed in tandem, to say nothing of the breakneck construction of cradle facilities at sites around the world. So, si vous êtes prêts, let us begin.
Interesting stuff. Is this something I can climb up? No. Well, it's worth a try. Right, there's another one there. Is that the one I just looked at? I don't think so, but the thing disappears, doesn't it? Right, more. Very interesting. Yes, you never know, we might have to do this ourselves. Try and find a way of keeping humanity alive when we face death. Not that we've got the technology to do that, or probably the brains. So we'll have to see if that happens. Yeah, I say all these data points that we didn't seem to have very many of are rapidly filling up now with this end game stuff. I mean, I'm still don't know if this is end game stuff, but it seems like it is, doesn't it? It seems like we're getting very near that point. I'm on about, last time I looked it was about 84%, so we may be even higher now. So when they say here, you know, cradle servitors, nurturer, disciplinarian, healer, I mean, that explains some of these people that are in this world. You know, like, you know, the nutty one, the healer ones, you know, the ones that we met at the matriarch who sort of healed me when I had problems. Is this the way, or is this the other way? I think I've gone the wrong way here. Hang on. Yeah, I think I have. This is where we came down, isn't it? Yeah, so these are different types of humans that have actually, are in this world that we see. People that can heal, people that are disciplinarian, and you know, captains and all this kind of stuff. The sort of military.
Criminal facilities. Elizabeth said a new generation of humans would be spawned inside such places.
She did.
All Mother Mountain. It was one of them?
There's only one way to be sure.
The hatch wouldn't open. Something about a corrupted Alpha registry. I need to search Elizabeth's office.
Just if there's anything else out here. Doesn't look like it. So we could well be reaching the end part of the game. Let me just check the progression here on the old notebook and see what it says now. Oh, we're still on 80 something percent. Apparently there are a few more side missions that I haven't done. I'm not sure how many main missions there are, and I'm not sure how many errands, but we must be pretty close to completing those. Shadow items, Banuk figures, I think we've got all those. I wonder what this activity is, which is unknown. That'd be interesting to find out. Right, we're going up here, obviously. Right, oh there. It's a bit dark, isn't it? Right, looks like we've got our way in, but I'm still gonna have a look. Look for knickknacks. We must look for knickknacks. Can't see anything down there. Very imperative that we find every little piece. Make sure we don't miss anything, especially a power cell. Don't want to miss that. Missed it before, I don't want to miss it again. First of all, I'm going to scan, see if there's any enemies around. Doesn't look like it. Right, we've got more stuff now. See, I don't know whether these are in a sequence. So some games, it doesn't matter which one you pick up, you get the first one, and then and then you wander around, you get the next one. Or do they actually have a sequence? I would like to know.
Used to hold something. Some
I think they're all
component that got removed.
I think they're all a little bit different, aren't they? Some
Us
do
would
that and some
benefit
don't.
from antilopinae morphologies, though caprid forms show superior load-bearing capability.
You're a quick study, Gaia.
Dr. Sobek, as I have conducted this comparative analysis of mammalian morphologies, I've gathered extensive data on the quaternary extinction event.
Oh? And your assessment? Gaia?
Logically speaking, the extinction was a natural consequence.
And yet,
I find the loss of megafaunal species unaccountably sad. That they passed forever into oblivion causes me to experience a grief that is difficult to describe. Am I malfunctioning?
no, Gaia, you're not. This is good. It's very good.
Yeah, but I might get Howl in it. Maybe Hades is Howl from 2001: A Space Odyssey. You never know. So these are one of the chambers. Very interesting. Right, I mean, I do like it when they, when you have the figures there talking. It's much better than trying to read notes, isn't it? Right, let me try and do it from here. There she appears. Yep.
You will undergo a brief period of unconsciousness during relocation to Prime and final instatement.
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
When you're back up and running at the new site, we'll bring the subordinate functions online and see where we stand.
Elizabeth, I detect distress. Are you all right?
I'm fine.
I realize that circumstances compel us to launch earlier than we hoped, but all subsystems are operational. The odds stand in our favor.
But what if... Gaia, there's nothing left out there.
You can't even survive unless you're wearing an environmental suit. There are billions dead, in fear and agony. What if... What if it was all for nothing?
Elizabeth, extinction was inevitable. Thanks to you, life will have a future.
You really believe that?
I believe in you, Elizabeth. In you, all things...
Oh. Abruptly cut short there. Why was that? Somebody come in and interrupt that? Right, we've got to find the entrance to Sobek's office still. I thought this was the office. Right, let's try and work out where we are. We're trying to get over there, aren't we? I imagine we've got to go through here somewhere. It's behind us, whatever it is, the actual marker. Oh, there's something behind there. So how do we get in here? Let's think about this. So it might be we've got to follow a power source. Is there something here we can latch onto, maybe? Oh, pry open door. There we go. I thought too it was right here. Right, let's take the careful approach first, just in case there's somebody in here. No, there's not. Okay, we're fine. Right, what's this?
This will be useful
Nice
later.
bunch of stuff. Okay, here's another note. Odyssey has failed. From Elizabeth Sobek to all Alphas, Odyssey has failed. Some terrible news, I'm afraid. Far Zenith has informed me that the Odyssey mission has failed. Last night, telemetry indicated a catastrophic antimatter containment failure as the drive span up to depart the solar system. The ship, its crew, its cargo of Zygontes and Seeds, its alpha build of Apollo, all were lost. Zero Dawn is now the only hope for the continuation of the human species and earthly life. We must succeed, Elizabeth. Ooh. Bad, bad, bad. Right, that's the one we heard earlier. Yes, dare I say it's a howl. It's kind of like a howl type of thing, although it's not howl. Something far more intelligent than howl. Howl slightly malfunctioned, if you know your stuff. Right, we'll look at that in a minute. Let's look at this. Probably a note, yes. Artemis status. From Charles Ronson to Elizabeth Sobek. Subject Artemis status. It's coming along, Liz. I'm positive about it. If those words can still mean anything, have my sleeves rolled up negotiating with frozen zoos for their samples. So many species trapped in ghoulish hologram dioramas, suspended in what-ifs. More than 14,000 that went extinct between 2000 and 2043. We started mapping out our primary succession, selecting the pioneer organisms for a balanced and sustained biosphere, microorganisms and insects, rabbits and hawks, foxes and wolves, thousands more that will have to wait until their turn until the new generation can be entrusted with the duty of restoring them so they can return to a world this time. We'll understand the concept of conservation before it's too late. There's already been too many too lates. We've lost a whole collection team during the swarm breakthrough in Myanmar. The samples we lost were, well, irreplaceable. But thanks to you, Liz, the circle of life will bend and not break. The Earth was a lifeless rock before, and someday it will be again. But not now. Not like this. Not on our watch. Ronson. There's another one somewhere. That's probably the other one. Yeah, that's the one we heard before. Just gotta make sure we tick all these off so that we don't get caught out by anything that we should have missed. Yeah, we might miss. Right, okay, let's scan the terminal. It should be right here. Oh, maybe I've got it over the other side. That could be it. Hang on, let's get this side. Access the terminal, okay.
Registry master file.
Intact?
Yeah. No signs of corruption.
Then what are you waiting for? Copy the file.
With this, I can restore the registry at the hatch inside Allmother. Open it.
Yes!
Inside.
And grasp the secrets within.
Where I was born. Maybe who gave birth to me.
Who? Are you really so naive? There will be no who waiting for you there, Aloy. Whatever birthed you into the world was a what, not a who.
You bastard.
Oh no, I had a legitimate birth. It's you, Aloy, who are the creation of a machine. But what kind of machine and why? Why were you created?
Eclipse.
You need to get out of there. What you found is too valuable. You're too valuable.
Hades? Oh, no, 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 no. No, no, no. Oh dear.
Still alive.
Oh, Helis.
Good. I have a more suitable death in mind for you, child.
Oh. Okay, I'm just about to try and get the guy. That is not happening. We'll be fine. Don't worry. For all those who are worried out there.
I've always known one thing with prophetic certainty. That I was destined for glory as a great champion of the sun. Even when Jiran was murdered. Even when Meridian fell. I never doubted my destiny. Until you came along. When I heard that you had survived, a doubt took root in my mind. As sure as the sun rises and falls each day, those I am bade to kill die. And yet I failed. How? Why? With each dig site you attacked, each loyal soldier you killed, this pestering doubt grew. It grew when High Priest Bahavas went missing. And when the true Sun King Itamen was snatched away. It not only grew, but multiplied. I kept thinking of the moment my knife pierced your throat. One twist. A simple tug of the blade, and you would have bled out. In slaughter, I am a practiced hand. So why hesitate? Why fail my destined purpose?
See that scar on your cheek? You didn't get to finish.
Yes, I remember. He fought well. For a savage.
His name was Rost, and he was a better man than you could ever hope to be.
The better man is the one who doesn't end up with his guts steaming on the ground. No, it wasn't him. I could have finished you before he attacked. But I didn't. This failing troubled my thoughts. Haunted every step. It was only when I captured you, down in that place that I finally glimpsed the sun's design etched at length across the course of events. You were meant to survive that day on the mountain. Meant to interfere at dig sites and kill my men. Meant to eliminate High Priest Bahavas. Meant to snatch Itamen away. Conversely, I was meant to capture you. Here. So that you might die as a sacrificial offering to the sun. Everything as it was meant to be. Predestined and preordained.
Some destiny. You're following orders, not some grand cosmic design. You're a puppet, with Hades yanking the strings. A pawn pushed around by larger forces. It'd be laughable if there weren't so much killing involved. Hades is an ancient machine, not the buried shadow of Karja myth. It doesn't care about Meridian. It wants to kill everything and everyone. And you are its dutiful slave.
I serve not the buried shadow, but the sun in shadow. All halves of nature joined to one cause. Shadow to sun, dark to light.
Do you really not hear how ridiculous that sounds? You've gone from serving an insane homicidal Sun King to an insane homicidal machine. You're moving down in the world, not up.
I'll remember those words as I watch your corpse burn. Whatever's left of it. You fail to grasp the point. As surely as you've been conquered, so has all doubt. And with certainty of belief comes unstoppable force.
Then open this cage and put your faith to the test. See if things work out like you expect.
The circle has closed. Every element is in its proper place, exactly where it belongs. The errant beast, now caged, will serve her true purpose. A sacrificial animal. Oh, speaking of sacrifice, I forgot to tell you. After you crashed the Eclipse network, I sent messengers into the east to rally the forces there and mount an invasion of the sacred land. I ordered every Nora killed. I was hoping to catch you there, but alas, it all seems to have been unnecessary.
Why butcher dozens of innocents for no gain? It's a waste of effort.
You're right. I won't even be there to enjoy it. In any case, I couldn't recall the order even if I wished to. Thanks to your destruction of the network, communication over distances is impossible. You not only doomed yourself, but an entire tribe. Do we not see the scorching judgment of the sun in these events? Your focus. Such a powerful device, isn't it? And yet, so fragile. So you see, this time, I did not hesitate. The knife has already been twisted.
Oh no. What did I say earlier? We'd end up in this amphitheater fighting something on one of my past streams? We are here. I had kind of feeling that was going to happen. I've got no weapons, I've just realised. No spear, no arrows.
Rejoice! Our years in shadow are over. A new dawn trembles on the horizon. A new day, soon to break. And when it does, the false Sun King will be dead, and Holy Meridian ours once more. In this, I have become an instrument of prophecy. All halves of nature join to one cause. Shadow to sun, light to dark, night to day. Behold!
Oh, yummy. Now, how do we
Hold
take
your
this?
seats! Can you not see the proof of the sun's blessing before your eyes?
They'll probably give us a chance and give us our weapons. I hope.
Prowl in broad light of day. Were they not approved by the sun and joined to our cause? Many years ago, to consecrate this great ring, the Radiant Turan ordered many faithless, crushed beneath the hooves of the behemoth. Mighty is the behemoth in the eye.
Oh,
of
maybe
the
it's just
sun,
that then.
but it is mightier still, infused with the power of shadow. Let this one, who schemed and slithered, be the first to die. Let her be the first of thousands!
Kind of like a Roman arena, isn't it? I kind of a bit worried here. We've got no weapons. I think we've got weapons somewhere. We're going to have to get there fast. Hopefully we got weapons, but I doubt it. Run?
Thing without weapons. My weapons are up on the platform. There's no way out of this ring. Maybe I could use its strength against it. I did it. One more pillar and that platform will come down. And my weapons won't.
Let's try and get to this tower. Maybe we can get up it.
I should try luring the behemoth into the pillars.
Yes! Come on! Give me the weapons! Gimme, gimme, gimme! Now they will pay for what they've just done. It's like Shadow of War all over again.
Hey! Guess who got her weapons back? Now you're just a big dumb target. Come and get it!
Right, let's get this thing stuff off.
Those
First of all,
components on the sides of his head. They've got something to do with his lift attacks. That canister on its belly. Looks important. Freeze canister on its head. Cryo area should set it off.
let's deroad this thing. I need some help rapidly. literally just let it hit me there. That was rather silly. No. Sticky bombs. Touch these. That's what happens when I get weapons. And you are next.
Silence!
You put pleasure in putting an arrow through your head. Oh, here we come. A couple of corruptors.
Kill her.
Yeah, these are a bit of a problem. We haven't got a focus, but never mind. We'll do what we can.
Kill her!
Why leave it to them? Come get me yourself!
Silas? Yes! Oh no, silence. Silence. Yeah, now we'll see. Yes! Excellent, about time we were on our side. Yeah, go on, kill them.
Traitor!
Fantastic. Yeah, there's an ending. I don't know if that's the end, but that was awesome. Thought we were in trouble there.
So
Right,
you're
silence.
Here. Really here. You risked your life.
Of course I did.
About time.
If you'd been killed, Benora's sacred mountain would never have given up its secrets.
Too bad you wasted your time then. Helis destroyed my focus. And the Alpha Registry with it.
Not at all. The whole time I've been monitoring your focus, I've duplicated every data file you scanned. Installing that data to a new focus was trivially easy. Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man.
You're really good at making it impossible to like you, Silence. But I guess I need this.
It's time to see where you were born. Maybe you'll even learn why.
Yeah. Meet the machine that birthed me into this world. Isn't that how you put it?
I'll be off.
Wait.
Yes?
Since when can you override machines?
Ever since you discovered the technique. I had to destroy a corruptor to obtain the necessary parts, of course. But your example showed me how to do that as well. Yet another benefit of monitoring your activities through your focus. Truth be told, the underlying logic of the technique isn't so different from rites practiced by Banuk shamans. Though, of course, far more advanced.
Great. You're welcome, I guess. How did you track my location when I wasn't wearing a focus?
Really, Aloy? It doesn't take a genius to surmise that Helis would throw you into the sun ring at high noon. I wore out 2 striders getting here in time, but I did. Now be on your way.
Helis recognized you back in the Sun Ring. You told me that you'd assisted the Eclipse. Not that you knew the man who killed who almost killed me.
So now you know. The man is a serious threat. So let's do all we can to make sure that he and Hades don't succeed.
Right. I'll be on my way. To make matters worse, Helis ordered an Eclipse detachment to attack the Nora Sacred Land. The tribe's already weak. They won't stand a chance. You should come with me.
Well, absolutely not. I have preparations to make elsewhere.
What kind of... Why do I bother asking? You're not gonna tell me.
When the time is right, I'll be in touch. I'll contact you later. In the meantime, should you need to return to Shadow Carja territory, I brought armor to conceal your identity.
You think of everything, don't you?
One of us has to. Aloy, when you were recovering the Alpha Registry down in the Zero Dawn bunker, I was needlessly cruel. For your sake, I hope there is someone waiting there for you inside the mountain. Not a what, but a who. Yeah!
Well, let's hope so. I've got my mount back. The one that I never usually wear. Right. Got a skill point and we've got 11,000 XP. No wonder it's shot up. Right. So there's gonna be we're going all the way back to the beginning. Looks like it. Yes. Oh, pretty much. Yeah. Go to All Mother. So we are going to get back in there. Right. Okay. I need to find these other missions. What is this? It steals your wear against blinding effects. Well, that could be handy, couldn't it? Let's wear that a moment, just so we can see what it looks like. But we will also modify that. What can we put in there? The range ones are really pathetically low, aren't they? I mean, I suppose the tempting thing to do is, you know, to put one of these in, isn't it? But I kind of want it to protect me from probably melee. I do get hit a lot. And we do resist a little bit of ranged. So let's try this in just a moment. Just to see what it looks like. So let's get off my mount a moment. Does look rather cool, doesn't it? Why am I not wearing... It was showing then a face mask. Does that like come up if something goes wrong? Let me just quickly look in the settings and see if there's anything about me, you know, because it might be an option to, you know, not show the helmet. If so, I might change that so it's on. If there is such a one. I've been meaning to turn the sound up slightly, so I might just go up actually on that. Show headpiece, yes, we haven't got. That's why we've always. I can't do this yet, obviously. Focus. What's this focus effect? Set player character focus variant. New. Oh, okay. Well, the first thing you do is you need some health. We're out of our usual stuff again. All right, let's restock everything first before we go any further. But we need wire now. But at least I got this one back up to almost 120. This one is not great, but the tear is good. But yeah, I wish I could get. I could do with another damage one, really.
Sand in my throat. Burns.
So yeah, I mean, I've noticed on my streams that you can hear the speech, but I wouldn't say it's loud. So we'll just tweak that up so you can hear it more. Because I normally will be completely quiet when there's
Brew that up later.
talk anyway. So we've still got very little quest-wise. We've still only got the one really. Well, Frozen Wilds and that. Let me go to this one a moment, show where it is on the map. Which is closer, probably that one. Let me go there a minute. I did get another quest open up, and I'm wondering whether they could be tied to these hunting grounds. I'm not really 100% on that, but I did notice a quest popped up when I did something. I'm not sure if it was the hunting ground one, but did something. Did some kind of mission or whatever, and it unlocked a new quest. So I will try doing one of those to see if that opens a quest. If so, that may be a key to opening more. Sorry, I've got to go to every town. But I imagine they just show up on the map anyway. Because I think that's how I found the other one. But I think it's probably time now for a break, because if I do too much in one day, then my neck really does get sore. So yeah. So you mean to say all the time I'm wearing these outfits? Any of them? Like this one, for instance. If I put that one on, yeah, I haven't been able to sit because I turned the. I turned it off. Maybe yeah. I think I'll leave them on now then. Because I've noticed that my daughter's always got the. It's always got the helmet in the way. Well, I must have turned that off. Where's my normal one? I'm gonna wear my normal one a minute. Although I do quite like the one I'm on at the moment. So, oops. Let's stay on this new one for a little longer. It does look rather cool. Look at that, look like Batman. Almost like Batman. Right, I'm going to look to see if there's any new quests appeared in that time. Because I've obviously been to all these places, yeah, where the fires are, and there's a place. I've obviously been to those, and that's normally where these quests are. So I don't think I've missed any quests, but apparently I've been told there are 23 quests. So it's quite possible. There's some place I haven't discovered yet. It's like that, for instance. Is maybe that's a place there. But I've got that, so I imagine I have been there, and because I've gone up there. So that's where we're going next. It's there. I want to know now if I can go into here, Mother's Watch. So I'm just going to look see if there's another quest popped up. So we do the Frozen Wilds after I've completed this. I think that would be the best thing to do. So sorry if I've got to keep you all waiting for that, but I think it's best to finish this main quest first, and then we'll sort out the other stuff after. It doesn't say what level these are, but I may start doing some of those. I tried one and I got absolutely nowhere because they all ran away. and sort of gave up on it. But yeah, I will start doing them, I think. So I think maybe the next one I will do this one here. Where are we at the moment? We're here. So I'll just move to there, save the game, and then I think that will be it for today. Yeah, probably for today, although I would like to do more today. Actually, maybe I'll call my mount. I must admit, I never ever used this mount, but let's call him. We never usually use him. I wouldn't mind that Stormbird. So I'm going to go for it. Let's go for this Stormbird. Let's get a little bit of height, because we are being we could be assisted here by that thing. We've got to first of all try and get that lightning thing. Trouble is, you can't get very close to him, can you? You know, you can't scan him until you're very close. Right, there's the lightning thing gun. So that's what we're going for here. Oh. So let's try and go for this. First of all. Let's try and get close enough.
Can't close the gap!
Which means we need the lightning outfit. I can't remember which one the lightning one is, so I have to just buzz around till I find it. That's not it. There. Let's put this one on. First of all.
Go! Oh!
We still haven't got the lightning gun off. Now, and let's do the old anti-lightning stuff. Don't go up there. That's... Oh, yeah, I keep forgetting he does that, doesn't he? I'll do this. Then we shall derail him. All this equipment. Try and get this lightning gun if we can. Still. Can't do any more roping, okay. Those things to stop him his attack. Hit that thing. Not easy. stuck, don't you think? It does seem to be a little bit stuck there. There you go, that's one way of doing it. Right, let's see what... Let's hope he's got a damage one, a really good damage one. That was quite cool of me there. Oh, everything
That
but
was worth it.
damage. 40% shock. May not have that. $41. So I'm going to get rid of that one. Oh, and a 40% freeze. I didn't see that one. 40% freeze. So don't really want to get rid of that, but may as well. Yeah, we take down these large ones. No.
So they woke up.
Well, this thing's going to give me wire, hopefully. Right. What do you want? Oh. We got me there because I sort of, well, I thought I sort of got out of the way, but obviously not. I keep forgetting Simon's technique of rolling into it instead of rolling away.
By the sun, it's
So
over.
I'm sorry if you're watching, Simon, and not heeding your advice. You did tell me to roll towards it as opposed to the side. Apparently, it's quite effective. So I'm kind of wasting health here as usual, but that's normal for me. Right, well, I'm supposed to be taking a break, aren't I? But I will shortly. I just want to get to that fire, really. But, you know, that was too good an opportunity to miss to go for a Stormbird. Because they do drop really good stuff. I might need some of this stuff. How are we doing? We're not doing bad for echo shells, it's just a wire. Right, let's get all these up. I'm going to wonder about my joystick, whether it's actually beginning to lose their... Could go for this actually. See, now we're doing a bit more damage now that I've
These aren't cheap.
right, where did I kill that bird? I need to go back up there to get the other little bits. I'm looking for health though as well. Health. Right. Up here, yeah. There's all a load of us. I don't know if I picked up all the bits, so let's make sure we pick it all up. Then we go to the fire, and then I'm thinking I'm going to call it a day for today. As much as I want to play this game, I don't want to finish it too quick either. I mean, I'm so enjoying it so much. I'm so glad I bought a PlayStation 4 just so I could get this after all that waiting. 2 years. I'm going to go for this as well. I mean, alright, I might be a bit silly.
The storm's gonna back down before I do.
These fire ones for a change, actually. I will get those others off if I can. Oh no! Not these. Oh no, not these. No, 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 I didn't want these. Thank you very much. So, why do I do these things? Why do I like say, oh right, we're going to stop now, and then suddenly I get sucked into all this lot. Because now we're in with all this lot now. Well, these are going to help. So should help a little
Get down! Son, protect us!
Alright, birds, I know what you're saying. You're not using a rope caster. Yeah, I keep forgetting to duck these things. I see the thing and then I totally ignore it. So we're going to leave the health here, as usual. And I'm not on the freeze, which takes ages to get to. Where is he? Where are you? Too late.
We must not yield!
Calm, calm.
Oh, terrible shot. So I get this little monkey now. Well, the other one's not got rid of yet, but this is the other one that's flying around a bit.
Rally for the Sundom!
Well done, my mount. Good old mount helped me out there. He's a good little mount, isn't he? Well done. Well, we'll repair him now for that assistance. And hopefully... Hang on, what was that? I can get around this pile of junk. 15 handling. I'm pretty sure I've got loads of handling ones. And they're pretty high as well. So I don't think we need any of them there. They're all in the 50 is the lowest. Would you believe it? I do want that outfit though. 5% weave. I'm not going to bother with that. Oh, my poor little man hasn't got much health left. Let's go and help him out before something else goes wrong. Look at him, poor little chap.
That should stop the sparking at least.
Yeah, it's going much quicker now. There you are, look at that. Finally, I've helped out my mount. Yeah, I don't know why I don't use them. Maybe I ought to, because I'm less afraid now. Maybe I ought to use them more now and just charge into things, and you know, something comes along. So what? I'm not saying I'm becoming all super powerful, but I'm getting there. Right, can we do some of this now? Not much, but enough. Let's go and get this one. In fact, I might even get that one while I'm at it.
I'll do what I have to.
Let him burn away there. I'm not going to worry too much about him. Oh! Although, he kind of killed himself there by bashing into me. That was rather silly of him. Oh, and I'm not rolling him towards him. That was the technique apparently that I got to use. That kind of hurt a little bit. Oh, what am I doing? Alright, now you've angered me. You've angered me on that assault. Yeah, see? That's I'm upset though. Don't you do that to me. It's very, very, very naughty of the champion of... Oh, we're kind of stuck.
Nice. Do a good hunt.
Yeah, look, we're even getting comments after our hunts to say how good they were. Well, that's nice little touch. I don't think it was doing that before, was it? Giving comments on how well I done. Maybe that's what I'm going to get now. Because, well, what I wouldn't say I'm awesome, but my name is very, very awesome. But I don't think I'm awesome. Only at times. Normally it knocks those things off, but it's not doing it.
Let me do it the hard way.
Should have really done that, because I've wasted my wire now, haven't I? Oh, I'm not getting anything? Oh, that's kind of sad. Now, I was going to go for a fire, wasn't I? What happened there? Oh, look at that. Would you believe it? I'm not going to get any stuff from that. Right, where was the fire that I was supposedly aiming for? Let's do that one. Supposed to be going there, wasn't I? Long time ago. Another stormbird. No, don't do it. No, don't do it. That's it. That's enough. Come on. You said you were going to stop. Now stop. Right. I'm always pressing the wrong buttons. Again, I've done it. Only... God, excuse me. I'm burping now. That's always a sign to stop. I can't read numbers, but I can't see that that's full. Yeah, if I can only get this damage one up, but I can't seem to actually do anything about that. Can't seem to get this to, no matter what I do here, I just can't seem to get it up to a reasonable level. Oh, finally, 108. So by putting a lower one on, I've actually gained. It does seem rather odd. And I might as well have the tear. But yeah, look, see, this, because that one's got handling, it seems to lower the actual damage, which seems rather odd to me. What's the tear? And if I put that in, will that mess it up? Oh no, I'm looking at the wrong one. Let's have a look. Tear, handling. What does this do? 56. So whatever I do, I can't seem to improve that hitting number. See, just 56. I mean, if I put that in, obviously that will do it. But it's yeah, I can't work this out. I presume if I put this on, then it goes back up. Yeah, it's not me. It's kind of weird that it's not doing what I want. Cause that's nice tear there, but very little damage, and I want more damage on this. I mean, the tear is nice, but I want them to do more damage, so I kind of don't know which way. Maybe if I take this one out and do damage, will that help? No, it just makes it worse. So yeah, it's kind of hard to get a decent combination here where I'm doing enough damage. It's either that or I've got to take that off completely and do that. But again, 69 damage. That's pathetic. That was doing 110 at one point, and now suddenly it's all gone wrong. So I don't quite understand why. And I think it's that handling which is messing it up. What if I put this in? See, we got 101 and a 61. This is not bad. But I put a less one in. I don't know. Let's try that. I mean, that's not bad. So let's do a manual save. Hopefully it won't crash. And I'll see you tomorrow. Okay? I'm going to give it a break now for the rest of the day. Give my neck a rest. I might do Dragon Quest, but I will be doing that without a mic. So you can watch that, and I'll leave the message box on and do that. Okay, so see you later. I hope you liked watching it, especially the main story there. It was rather revealing, showed a lot of stuff there for us. And if you did enjoy it, then obviously give a like, that'll help my channel out, and subscribe, which will help even more. So I hope you enjoyed that. I'll see you next time. Bye for now. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye.